who get sick, who may have used all their sick time or may not have enough sick time, maybe you quote the person's taxes. But is there any provision, especially for H1N1, so that people will indeed stay home and get sick? Can you go to Mike too?
Well, first let me give you a little background on what we're doing in the state to protect the workforce, who is obviously in charge of maintaining the health and well-being of the state of Ohio citizens. We're in the process now of pulling together pandemic plans from each of the agencies, and we pushed out guidance in cooperation with, and in conjunction with the Department of Safety and the Department of Health, actually the Office of Management and Budget as well, where we're working with agency representatives to put their plan together on business continuity. So we're focused on business continuity. And really the guidance that we're giving folks is stay home. And that's the first priority. If we recognize a problem within the workforce, we want to manage the spread of this potential. So whether or not there are collective bargaining provisions or state laws that prohibit that, the overriding concern is going to be the health of the workforce and our ability to meet the critical missions and needs of the taxpayers as is expected in the state of Ohio.
Does that mean you're going to make special provisions for someone who doesn't have sick time or has some other reason that they don't want to stay home with the disease?
That is the overriding concern, as stated, is going to be to protect the workforce. So yes, the answer to the question is we're going to tell people to stay home, regardless of their status on their sick leave, whether or not they have vacation time or the status of any other available comp time. They will be advised and encouraged to stay home until they are fever-free for 24 hours.
And will they do?
You know, what many of you heard me say many times is what we know that is predicted by influenza is that it is unpredictable. We know that Ohioans will die. We know that 36,000 Americans died this year. So it is our expectation that a certain number will. But I caution everyone that if you follow good common sense, listen to the things that we're saying, stay tuned to our website, wash your hands, this is it. Yeah.
I'm not a medical person, but I think the answer to your question is it depends upon how carefully we observe the preventive measures and how seriously we take the need for the vaccinations. So the ultimate result to the people of Ohio will depend in significant part at least upon how well we observe all the advice that is coming from Dr. Jackson and the Department of Health.
Yes, thank you.
Well, as you know, the virus has just, the vaccine has just recently become available, and as Dr. Jackson has said, it will become, it will come to Ohio on an incremental basis.
Yes, in the next 24 hours, it is our expectation that we're going to get the first shipment for healthcare workers and those who provide care for sick people. And then after that, within a week or so, we will start incrementally getting our dose. We are consistent with what has been going on nationally. In fact, we got our order in simultaneous with everyone else. And so really the key is we're waiting for CDC to give the distribution to us, and we have the infrastructure to get it to people.
Can we take one more question?
And the other question was, where do people go to get
Yes, and again, as we spoke earlier at the Ohio Department of Health website that we gave earlier, www.odh.ohio.gov, you can go to that site, and for your particular county, it will identify to you where you can get the vaccine.